Hi guys, plan with me video this week for the sort of crossover between September and October in my passion planner, which has become my main bag at the moment. Plan with me a couple of weeks ago was where I did this kind of separation, not using the timelines. The week we're on at the moment, I'm kind of gone for timelines and trying to build in lists as well. Which is kind of working, kind of not. What I'm going to do is go back and try the ignoring the timelines thing again just for this week. I'm trying to use just my passion planner as much as possible until the daily comes out. So we're just going to see how it goes. So stickers. Now I'm using some of my stash. I'm going for Coffee versus Reality collection from Elliebeth Designs, which I have used a fair few bits of, as you can see. I haven't touched the day-to-day labels. I don't know how likely I am to use them. I've got a lot of half boxes, some washi, headers, still have all of the full boxes and half boxes. I've got the strips of washi, these three here, from the collection. I've got a few sheets of Penguin Joe. And I have pulled out a selection of other functional stickers from the rainbow sheets. Now this I saw someone else do on YouTube and I was like, that's such a great idea. Like I could just pull out the bits that I want and have it all together and look at colours, and I thought it was amazing. However, for those of you that would like to know what this is, I'm just going to place this here for a moment so that you can pause and make a note of the stickers that I've got out in advance. So these are the rainbow numbers from the sticker sheets in the shop. So if you search on the website, they should come up. These are not necessarily the exact names, these are just what I call them. So if you want to know what this is, pause it now, but it's not going to stay here long because I want to get on plan. Because I've got a feeling that this may take a little bit of a while today, just while I'm working out what I want to do. So I made a mark. I didn't make a mark. I thought I'd made a mark where I was planning to put my to-do headers. So I'm going to go for 12 lines, which is what I had for the to-do list last time I did this, and it worked pretty well. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So my header's going to go at 4 o'clock. So I'm going with a mix of colours that kind of go with the collection. And I totally could, as I'm facing, and I said last time I did a video like this, I really could just go for all out pen and highlighter and colour them in, but there's something about stickers that's quite nice to just go for it. I think it's comes back to that whole absorbing activity thing where you just get engrossed in what you're doing, and actually putting the stickers down is one of those things where I'm like, yep, I'm in there, I'm totally doing it. So that is my to-do headers in there, and I will just make notes of the tasks that I'm going to get done during the day, sort of priority things. Next, I'm going to go in with date covers. I'm going to mix it up a bit this week. So I have been using these over washi in my planner. You will notice though that I haven't got a huge amount of washi strips, and I kind of really like these, so I'm going to go with them, but that does mean covering up the today's focus so that I can get everything in. And I am going relatively speedily today because I'm just conscious of my phone battery and things, and it's later than normal and I'm tired because we're most of the way through the week. That's not Monday, it's a Sunday start planner, you lemon. I'm still catching up on myself from the weekend from Plan, which was lovely. Little planner event in Lancashire, I want to say. And then this weekend we're seeing friends in Manchester, so that's another long trip. but it'll be nice to see them, and we'll work it out. So that's partly why I thought the list approach would be quite good, because obviously then I can fill in with things. Obviously, I can fill in with things. Sorry, brain went completely then. I can add journaling if I want to. I can add extra notes if I want to. I can do all sorts of things if I want to. It's this part of the weekend where we're away. That's what I mean to say. Okay. Event labels. I feel like I'm umming quite a lot. I've put stickers down and now I can't find them. There we go. I'm going to use these scallop labels to put right at the top and then use that to record my daily focus. So that it's still in there, and I don't really, these are the ones I use the least. I don't really know why. They just are. I think it's because part of me quite likes straight edges. Although I really like the other scallop labels that Rachel does in her shop. They're a bit different shape, and I just quite like them. So I don't know, but anyway, these are the ones I use the least, so they would stand out because of something I don't normally use, therefore fulfilling the purpose of having a focus at the top of the day. I wasn't going to use those for that. Never mind, they're in now. We're just going to go with it because I do not have the patience to change that. Anyway, today, now I didn't have any dark pink today headers unfortunately, so I'm just going to spread out what I've got from the other colours. And again, this is just being completely extra, I think people say. We just go OTT for the sake of it. It's no good. I'm going to have to sort that out because I don't want green and green together. I don't really want pink and pink together. It's going to be fine. Sorry, you can tell I'm a little bit rushed. It's been a long week. A lot going on, and I just need to get my head straight a bit, and I thought 30 planner up, you can sit down and just go for it and work out what's going on next week, which will fix half the problems of things just going round and round in my head. So there we go. And while I do still like having my daily setup in terms of time. Actually, I quite like this setup as well, just because it gives you the priorities of what you're doing, and sometimes that's just quite nice. So never mind. Right, work. I'm using these event labels so that I can make notes during the week, things that are going on, just because I like to make quick notes. There's sometimes days when I'm working from home or transport's a bit different or might need to change when we leave. I can just make a note of it in here. So these work quite well for that. Obviously I quite like the script labels as well. They're always quite good. So they work quite well when you've got like a big expanse of time. I tend to use those more on time planning or colour blocking or whatever you want to call it. Right, work labels in. Next I'm going to add this little label here because I have an appointment on Monday morning, which is why I will be working from home. And it is also guides, so I'm just going to pop that in there so I can make a note of what we're doing. Thursday is my nephew's birthday. in there. And no, there's no other appointments. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So I'm going to use one of these. We are having a family meal with the other part of the family for my cousin's birthday, which is on Friday. It's very confusing. So that's going to go in there. The Friday, I am having my hair done. So I'm going to put one of those down, and it is my cousin's birthday and my auntie's birthday, so that will go down for birthdays. Saturday evening we're having a big family get together for my granddad's 80th, which will then continue the following week as well. It's a crazy busy week when you look at things like this and suddenly it's like woomph, it's all there. I'm just feeling tired thinking about it really. Sunday we are coming back from the north, so I'm going to use an event label and a Penguin Joe to indicate this. So let's go this way. And go like that. I like that. That's growing on me. So yeah, that's the busyness. I'm going to put down one of these, this little half box, on the Saturday, just for some time for myself. I do really like the way the half square boxes fit so perfectly in the columns like that. It fills me with all of the happiness. Right, what else are we doing? Are we sorting out? I feel we need to cover this up because it's not really working. So where's my washi stick gone? It's in here somewhere amongst all. There it is. I'm going to go with these strips, I think, because who doesn't love a nice bright bit of washi? And then when you do that, you can see that the headers really do kind of stand out with it all, which I quite like. So I haven't got my ruler, we're just going to go for it. Be brave. Eek. There we go. And then this side, I kind of want to do this. I'm going to have different washi. I don't normally do that, but I'm going to go for it. And this is thicker than the ones I normally put down on this side, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to use this up here as well, just to cover up the headers. That's not on camera, so that's really helpful for you to see what I'm doing. So I'll just move it all once I've moved my knife, which I've gone wonky. So it just covers the heading up so that when I put my box down it's not as obvious. And I'll use this in here to cover this up. So that is all of the sort of the black, grey, boring headers. They're not boring, but I like colour in there. Then I'm going to go with the Today's Win sticker across here, and I'm going to go with the Last Pale checklist from this sheet to go down here. So I used the core sheet in the large fashion planner that I used a while back, and the checklists fit really nicely on the spaces on here in the large, and I kind of do 1, 2, 3, 4 to break it up. So that's why they've all gone. Other things I would like to put in, yeah, I'm going to cover that up. I'm not so worried about it. And I think actually I'm going to cover it up with one of the boxes, and then I'm going to find a quote or something, because I don't really do coffee. So I'm going to go with the cups, because even though I don't do coffee, like this could basically be ice cream, which works for me. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'll find a quote sticker from somewhere. I know I've bought some at Plan, and there are other ones about in places. I'm going to put, what am I going to put? Green. I'm going to go with a green box up here. And I will decide on my focus once I get to my weekly reflection. So it's actually Wednesday night that I'm doing this because of trying to space out everything during the week. So I'm really ahead of myself, so this will not get filled out yet. It's too far ahead. I would like to add in, what have we got left? Oh yeah, so hydration, which I think I'm going to put, yeah, no, I'm going to stick it here. So these are great because they don't have the days of the week on them, so you can use them in Sunday Start and Monday Start planners, or however else you start your planner. I'm going to put a yellow header down. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll do food in the same colour as that. So meal plan, so I like to just make a note of the intended meals for the week, even though it's invariably changing at the moment as things happen. I'm going to put the gratitude prompts for the week, so it is the start of October this week, which means new prompts for the Elliebeth Designs Gratitude Challenge, which I've been trying to do. I stopped doing it on my monthly calendar in this so I could actually use the calendar, and I've actually kind of got out of the habit of doing it, but my intention for October is to get back into the swing of things and fill it out. And then the last thing I want to add in is I want to put in some separate habit trackers. So I've been drawing mine out for the past few weeks, which is fine, but I think I would prefer to have stickers, because then I can use this for notes and all sorts of things. This is an amalgamation of all of the sheets that I had. So I'm just going to put a few down that kind of go for priorities. So things like medication, because I can't forget that, and other things that I want to focus on in the week. So it might be like, for example, this week I've been focusing on eating 3 meals, so that might be one of the things that goes on. It doesn't bother me that these are Monday Start trackers because I'll just cross off Sunday, or just ignore the days completely and just cross them off as I go. So that is the setup at the moment. Other things I want to add in. Monday is recycling day, so I'll pop in that little guy there. This is technically a medical appointment, so I'll add in that guy. Thursday, I haven't put this down. Thursday is the deadline for contribution to the Elliebeth Designs blog. Doing a group one, so that's when that needs to be in. And do I have the balloons? I do have the balloons. We'll stick the balloons in there as well to mark birthday meal. And I'm going to stick this in here for some major me time, because I think I'm going to need it by the time we get there. So I had got pens and things out to help add colour, but I think the way I've set this up with everything, I think it's absolutely fine. The thing I may do afterwards or at some point is go around the headers just to make them pop out a little bit, but I might not do. Who knows? So now I need to find my pen. We'll just go in and fill in a few things. So I think I am going to mark focus on all the boxes, but I shall just do the first 3 for now so that you don't get bored while I fill in the same thing 97 times. So Sunday is travel home. Oh, just thought of something. We are also having dinner with my sister on Sunday night, just because it saves us cooking when we get back. So dinner with my sister, we'll leave it there. Guides, yes it is guides. Some thought, is it? It is. My appointment is 9:30, so work from home. Tuesday, I will put a label down for my husband's game night, because why not? I suddenly remembered the other thing I was going to put on here. I'll do that in a moment. That Friday, probably need to go in early so I can leave earlier. For my hair appointment, should be okay, but you never know. Family meal, Irish music night, and blog deadline. So those are kind of the key events for the week. The other thing I was going to do, which I've just remembered, was I was going to put these in to kind of make a quick note of what I've eaten in the week. So my wellness planner at the moment is kind of on pause because I'm going to adjust what I want to do based on how the next couple of weeks go. Because obviously now I'm back in work, I've been there a month, I know a little bit more about what I want to focus on and keep track of, so I can make adjustments. And also Passion Plan Daily's coming out, which I'm super excited about. I've wanted one for so long, so it's really, really exciting. So that will change how I do things as well. And I've been dabbling in my B6 again. So at the moment, the core is kind of here. So hydration, meals, things that I need to focus on, that kind of thing. So that is my setup for the week at the moment. As I said, I may go in and draw around my headers to make them really stand out because there's a lot of stickers on here this week. My gratitude prompts I will add in afterwards because the October ones haven't been released yet. Meal planning will happen tomorrow night, so that will then get filled in to a certain point, and these will also be filled in afterwards, and then my tasks will get filled in as and when. So that is that. I don't know why I can't get it all on screen today. I don't know what I've done differently, but never mind. As you saw at the beginning, there are all the rainbow numbers for the functional items I've used, and the collection is Coffee versus Reality, which I really like. If you would like to look in the description box, I'll leave all the links and my affiliate discount code, which gives you 10% off and me a few extra rainbow rewards. But I've always really liked Rachel stickers because they're removable and they move really nicely. and work really well in my fashion planner. So I will leave there for now, guys. Back with another video as and when I feel up to it, and in the meantime, happy planning.